If I don't win this, I'm the worst at this game, honestly. Yo guys, welcome back to another Yeti versus Everybody, the best show on YouTube about Rocket League, where pretty much I just win games and I'm going to play until I get to gold. So it's episode 2, so we're very far away from gold. We just lost a game and got back to bronze, so let's see how we go against this guy. And already I've scored. Oh my god, that, that actually looks sick. Let's watch the replay. Oh mate, sexy. I hit off the wall and then bang, calculated. Good start, but you know, the night is still young, anything can happen. But we're going hard early, so that's good. Oh, and we have just jerked his ass out, so we can just chill into the goal. Now, 30 seconds in, we have scored 2 goals already. Now, obviously his name's Sharky, so he must be 12, or he made his account when he was 12. But, you know, I'm gonna wait till I get, maybe if I get a 3rd goal in this minute, maybe that's probably pushing it, but if I do, then I can start the trash talk. I think that gives you enough time to do trash talk, and we are already gonna do trash talk. So first off, we're gonna start with what a save, which obviously just pisses them off because it just lets them know that they didn't save it, but we congratulate them on their effort. Obviously, he's not saying anything. He must be keeping all of his anger inside and must be thinking to himself he's not worth it. Or he just doesn't have his chat on, I don't really know. But yeah, just a classic tactic he's got here. Just hit the ball to nowhere. I'm just going to come in with my play and just do what I can. Yep, he's trying to do a little bit of sneaky work over here. But I just let him know that I'm just as shit as he is. So, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything. So I'm just going to score. I don't really know what he was doing there. I'm just going to watch the replay, see what he was doing. Seems to be he was just, you know, collecting dust over there, maybe trying to get some boost. And in the meantime, I managed to score. So that's 4 goals in the first minute, where we have 4 minutes left. So we're going pretty good for a start. So I'm first to the ball, which obviously means I have a big advantage, and I've already got the first 2 touches, and I don't know what this guy's doing. But I've scored another goal. Now, as we know, my ping has been a bit of a bitch today, but now it seems to be getting back on track. Now that we're back on track, we can give him another nice compliment on his save, which that's how we do it. And let's see if we can get some sort of response out of this man. Now, obviously, he seems to be going with the same tactic. Sooner or later, he's going to realise that none of these tactics are going to work, and he's going to have to go back to the drawing board and actually play properly. And for that right there, I have no idea what that was, but we're just going to spam the chat with what a save, because we need to congratulate him for his efforts right there, which was just amazing. He seemed to do some sort of front flip over me. Don't know what the intention of that was, but obviously it went back into his own net, so that didn't work too well. Now we're going back into the middle here. I don't seem to know what he was doing there, but I've seemed to get the ball right over him. I think he was a bit late. He must have been picking his nose or getting that Snapchat from his crush that has another boyfriend. So obviously he's missed that, but you know, I stay cool, calm and collective, and I've got 7 goals in the first. Oh wow, I've gotten 8 goals now. This is something that's quite extraordinary. Now, of course, you know, I'm at 10,000 points. He's at 18. He hasn't done much this whole game, so we're just gonna give him a good old advice in this game, just to forfeit, just because he's wasting my time and probably his. I mean, I'd love to sit all day and smash this guy, but obviously there's always seemed to be good, you know, competition. I like a bit of competition in the games, not someone who just doesn't want to try. Now, of course, he doesn't seem to be trying at all. He doesn't want to go for the ball. I don't know if he's mentally retarded or physically, but we don't want to judge because he may be both. But anyway, we seem, you know, he's not really getting into it. You know, I don't know what's going on with Sharky, but he just doesn't seem to want to play. You know, he might not be having a day today. You know, it is Boxing Day. He might have had a bad Christmas. He might have not got that, you know, Xbox that he wanted. He said he got a PS4, so he must be annoyed. And, you know, but, you know, we're not going to judge anyone for playing Xbox, even though I used to have an Xbox One. I didn't ask for it, but I didn't like it straight away. It was just annoying and I hated it. This guy seems to be putting a bit more effort into his game. Oh, he seems to be a bit mad now, as he is like repetitively hitting me, but he needs to know that this is a game of friendliness and we need to play fair and have a good competition. He has gone with a nice looking shot, but he needs to know that I will definitely save that, because I have read this guy like a book and he doesn't seem to be going for the ball, so he just get a chance just to go back and have a little bit of a shot. He doesn't seem to try there, but I do appreciate his effort, so we'll give him a water save and a few more water saves. Yep, now we just have a look at the replay. You know, he tried to save it, but obviously my skills were a bit too good for him. So here we go back into the game. Now, I don't really know what this guy's intention of this game is. I don't know why he bought it, but obviously right now he is definitely wasting his money. Unless his older brother bought it for him, then it kind of makes sense. Oh, now this guy actually seems to be putting some effort in, which is like very reassuring, and I hope that, you know, he has a great future in Rocket League when he plays like this. It seems that he is playing very good, and he has scored his first ever goal. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Sharky has actually put some effort in, pulled his finger out of his ass, and played well. Congratulations to Sharky, I really appreciate it. There's 2 minutes to go, so never say never. You know, 223 goals is definitely a possibility. He seems to be trying a lot harder now than he was before. He has actually juked me out, but he realised that he can't play, and I can just get the ball back and just watch that go back in. Now, when he got that goal, I kind of had some hope for him. I thought he would pull his, you know, finger out and start playing well, but obviously it's back to the drawing board and he's not playing well either. So yeah, so obviously my ping decides that he doesn't want to play today, which is fair enough. I'm just going to hang back and let the kid take the wheel. Obviously the kid took the wheel and drove the car into a fence, because that shot was bloody terrible. I don't know where he is now, but the goals are right there for me, and that's where they're going in. I don't know, I think he forgot which way his goals were and must have gone for a little bit of a walk. But, you know, obviously in Rocket League there's no time for walking. You just got to play the game and play it well. As I realise there are just still 2 minutes to go, I've still got plenty of time to kick this guy's ass, even though I'm doing that currently. But I definitely think this guy still has a good chance of coming back, which I hope he pulls his finger out and gets a few more goals. It just really do him a favour and me a favour. Obviously, I'm not good in these situations, so I'm just going to play dumb just so he can get annoyed. Seems to me that he is actually trying now, which is a relief, because I thought he had something wrong with him. Which obviously there's nothing wrong with having something wrong with you, but when it goes on for a while, then you start to worry a bit. He seemed to hit it out from where I was going to, and it seems to be going straight for his goals. Oh wait, don't worry, it's gone back to me. He seemed to actually go up and go get for the ball, and that was actually a really good effort, mate. I'm got to applaud you, but obviously he's not too fast, and he's not quick enough to catch these hands. So, you know, this is just a sad, you know, moment for this man. He just can't seem to get anything going for him, and he just can't seem to work here, and it's quite sad, because, you know, people spend money and spend hours into this game to, you know, make this game perfect, and people spend hours on this game to become pros, and we got this lunatic who just doesn't want to play today, which obviously I have no problem with. I'm not triggered at all. But, you know, it's just a little bit, you know, you just wonder, why do people waste their money? Obviously now, you know, it's under a minute to go. I'm 13 up, you know, no rush really. Just gonna chill around, see what this guy can do. He seems to put in the good old over the player. Obviously that didn't work at all for him. And let's see if he can defend this well. I'm gonna actually see if he can defend this. He actually has defended it quite well. I'm actually really happy for this guy. I mean, he's done really well. I think the first 5 minutes were a bit of a stinker, but, you know, the next 5 minutes were probably even worse. But, you know, I appreciate his effort and hope that he can have a future in Rocket League. Oh, he has actually, you know, juked me out for the first time. Actually, no, that's not the first time, that's the second time. So, obviously I've just missed that. Let's see if he can get a goal for the last second, and oh my gosh, he has gotten his second goal. I've got to congratulate him. Just got to say, nice shot, because, you know, that is definitely a nice shot. 2 seconds left. You know, he has finally replied. Okay, he has smashed his desk long enough from this game, but now, obviously we're just going to wish him well and say good game. And that's the end of Yeti versus everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys later.